Today we're going to learn how to make your first page of website using HTML. For using HTML, you need to know the basic things to create a website. For making your first page, you don't need anything else than your computer. First thing to do is you create your own folder. Right click, new, and if you write text document, this is going to be your page. Now, for making it a website, you need to rename this document. Now, if you press F2, you can rewrite the name of the file. Let's call it web. Now, if you notice, there is web.txt. I'm going to delete the txt and write it .html. Now he's telling me it's going to change the things to transform into a website. Now, if you drag it to the website or you double click it, if it comes like this, because I'm using a software called Notepad++, but for now we're not going to go inside the Notepad++. So I have to make a next step to drag it here, and if you see, it's empty, and you are seeing my part of the website. Now I can make double click and it opens like this. If you double click it and it comes like this, for opening and to editing it, you need to right click and you need to edit with Notepad++. You have to use, here you will find, I don't have it because I have this software now. Text document. Now, if you don't see the .txt, when you open it, when it is a normal document like this, you go to file and you save as. When you put it in the document, here you write whatever you want and .html. And when you save it, it comes how it's supposed to be. But that one, let's leave it alone now. If you have some questions and how to do other things that you have issues with, just contact me and I will help you out. Now, let's start the basic stuff. Now let's start writing ABC, ABC, ABC. Now, when I'm going to save and refresh here, you think about that you're going to find this tree in as one line, two line, and three line. But the truth is going to be all in one line. In one line as one. Let's refresh it and we see. If you notice, you see them in one line, how I said. Now, and this is why it's happening. This one is happening. I open like this so you can see both at the same time. Now you are seeing it because this one is a document, like Word document. Word document understands that you pressed enter, but the browser doesn't understand that you press enter. For doing so, we need to make a command called br, and for the computer this command is a new line. Now I'm removing space here. It doesn't make any sense, nothing special, but for you to understand that there is a different. If you see, it worked. Now another thing, it's a basic thing. It's headers, and this is the headers we're going to talk about. Basics headers. Let's see the difference so I can explain you easily. This one, if you notice here and here, there is a gap before and after. This one happened because of this. This one, let's remove this one. I will show you something. Okay, because you think that is an there is an enter here. I do it again so you understand more. And there is still the gap. The P is a paragraph, so a new paragraph. So he wants space here and space after because it's a paragraph and paragraph. So it needs before and after, needs a space to show that it's a paragraph. One paragraph. If we do a lot of paragraphs, you see there is a gap. If we do them with the BR, you see the difference. So there are the next line, but they are not, there is no space between one and another. So that is all what the paragraph is doing. H1, now H1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there is till 6. If you notice, there is bigger, smaller, smaller and smaller. It's nothing special, but it's good to know about the headers of the website. Now if you want to make a bullet form, this is how you make a bullet form. You press UI, UL, and you end it with UL, and here you make li, li, li. If you make refresh, you see there's bullet form, and there is the word you put inside, open and closing, open and closing. Now if example you want to make another inside, like this one inside another cat example, let's remove cat and let's think about to put it here. Now refresh, you see, I think I could remove cat, yeah. Here has to be cat. Now cat, car has cat, dog and bird. It's just an example. To you, don't confuse, but it's good to make some alignments. UI first, align here for me. Like this, I like to do it, but some people likes to do it like this, and if you notice, it doesn't make difference. Like this is more clear to you see what is happening, but more better. So this one, open and closing is near, so it's more clear what is happening. Now let's make a cat, an image of a cat. Now first of all, we need to have an image of a cat. So let's make a cat image. Now the cat image is in the desktop, so we have no need to find any cat image. So like that we will have less issue. Now for writing the cat image, you need to tell him where it is the image. First image, closing, there is no opening and closing for the image, and there is an attribute called src. This means source, from where the source is coming. Now because the web and the picked image of the cat are in the same folder, we can call it straight away. If it has a folder, we have to write the folder name / and the cat. Now let's save and we'll see the image. If you notice, the image is very big because it's taking the full image how it is. Now for changing this image to what size we want, is we need to write the width and the height that we want to do, and like that it comes the width that we want. Now some people, and even me, likes to only write the width and the height. No, like this it's saying I want the width of 150 pixel, but the height according to the proportion of the image. Don't spoil it and make it how it's supposed to be according to the scenario. Sometimes you need actually the size that you want, sometimes, because if, for example, we write again how it was and we write, this is 150 by 150, so it's nice. Let's say if we want to make it 200 and here we make it 50, let's see what it will happen. You see, it squashed the image. So like that you are spoiling the performance of the image. You can make even percentage of the page by percentage and remove the height, so you see the difference, and this perfect proportioned. You see, it's very nice effect by percentage of the width of the screen. Now let's make another thing. Let's link a page, and there is a page called cat.html. Now right now obviously I don't have it, the cat image .html, but I have it online, so I show you straight away how it's the cat image. More, come on, it's not working. Like that, I did a lot of different sizes to you understand. This is not important to do because I'm showing you how to practice it and send that to you can see the different sizes and that. Now the linking is cat.html if you noticed. Now let's make another page cat.html so I can show you another text document. I call it cat.html and I remove the yes and I drag it. That is empty, you see. Let's add some code that like 1500 or different sizes and different things. Refresh, save and save, and here there is a cat link. If I click it, I go to all the images that I put. They are the same image, I know, but it's a nice thing to you understand that there is an image going back and forward ability. Now, or this coding, they are online, you can see them online and you can copy them and paste them how I already showed you, and below there is the link that you can go and get all the code. Now these ones are obviously the basic HTML code. There is a lot more to learn, but I think with this small coding that you have, I think you can at least learn the basic